Hello everybody and welcome back to Skyblock. By the time you're watching this, it's probably been at least a couple days since I uploaded the last episode. For me, it is the next morning. As you can see, I am working on growing some spruce trees so that we can finish those other two townhouses. Goodness gracious. So we'll be doing that here in a little bit. But right now, as you can see, I've gathered up some resources for us to finish up that one unit, including some carpets that we're going to be using to help decorate the inside. We're not going to do all the decoration today, but I did want to get some groundwork laid for that. And I wanted to show you something that I found in my mailbox. So take a look. I thought it was just a piece of paper, because that's what it looks like, but look. It's an anonymous love letter. Which is really interesting to me, that, you know, of all the things you expect to find in your mailbox, that is not one of them, but it's also very exciting. I'm a little bummed because it's not, because of the way it's made, it's not a book, so you can't read it, so I really want to know what's in this anonymous love letter. But for now, we're going to put it back in the box and ponder who could have possibly given it to us. As a general whole, female gamers are not... they're not everywhere. They're a little bit hard to find. And even I think on this server, I think it's just me and Alika that are the female gamers on this server. She hasn't been on. You can see her house is still all birchy from last night. But curious and curious and curious. So we're gonna grab some breakfast, and I gotta pick up some glowstone. No, we don't need the glowstone, actually. Those are for the other condominiums, townhomes, whatever they're called. Grab us some breakfast. We'll take that sword down. We also need to make sure that we have a pick, so that if anything goes awry. Oh yeah, that's new too. I created a place to mount my sword, so that I always knew where it was. But yeah, we're going to get the finishing touches put on that one townhome, and then I will probably build the other two off screen and show you what it looks like when it's done. Where is my pick? Oh, I broke it in the nether this morning. That's right, I'd forgotten about that. So we are going to run downstairs and get one of the diamond picks and just hope and pray that we don't fall off anything and die. Even though if we do, we're going to be on that platform, so even if we do fall off and die, all of our stuff should be there when we respawn. That's the silk touch one. Yeah, the other ones are in the cobblestone thing. There we go. Efficiency 2 and efficiency, and we'll try and use this one up. It's just been hanging out for a little while. So yeah, I finished up last night. I did some other stuff after I stopped recording, but it was probably, I don't know, 11 when I got in bed, and I knew that I was tired. I didn't know how tired I was. I was trying to watch one of B-Dub's most recent videos on YouTube, and I fell asleep. I woke up this morning to a cell phone in my bed, and at like 3 o'clock I woke up and I had glasses on. So I haven't really thought about this anymore. I'll probably decide all of that off screen. I'm going to pick this up because I want to double check my measurements. I completely had no idea what I was doing last night when I was counting. I lost the inability to count for some reason, and I'm not really sure why. So it was really weird. But I think the measurements for the whole thing are, oh shoot, like that. That's why we have a pick. I'm afraid that the measurements for the whole platform are off, because I think I was counting 16 each way instead of 18 like it needed to be. So we will find out. But no, this is going to look pretty cool when it's done. We just got to get it to that place. And today we're basically just putting on the roof, putting up some doors, making these little awning things, and we should be good to go after that, which is pretty exciting. After spending hours and hours and days building the actual platform for this thing to be on, really excited to actually make little homes for my soon-to-be cured villagers. I'm so glad they found a cure to the zombie virus, because it could have been bad if they did not. I'm gonna go in these are gonna come out like this. We're just gonna we're gonna cover the entire bottom layer, and then we're gonna build up from there. Because I didn't want the inside of these to be domed, otherwise you have light issues. And I really don't want to have to worry about how much lighting there is to fill up whatever arch this would create. Oops. There we go. And I'm hoping this is going to be enough stone slabs. Originally, when I made them this morning, I thought, oh yeah, that'll be plenty, but I forgot until I was up here that this whole section has to be filled in. I was thinking only domed, but that's not quite right. Oops. Here we go. Alright. Get this done. Get it decorated. If you have any decoration ideas, feel free to throw them in the comments. I may actually include the finished product in this video. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna... Because I want to decorate it. Like, there'll be this area here. Well, not to the sun. This area here. And then that area there. And then that area there. And then I want to do... I don't know, just like a little garden or something in the front to dress it up as you're coming up. Which might be interesting because I might need to dig down, and I'm probably going to have to get a lot of dirt or a lot of grass from the villagers to do that with, and there's probably going to be death and water elevators and all sorts of stuff involved. Yeah, this is not going to be enough. So... We've already been through way more than I thought we were going to go through just in the last like 2 seconds. So let's finish up this stack. Wow, yeah, we're going to need way more than I thought. So I might try and build a stone generator. Because I do have a pick that has silk touch on it. And so if I could build a stone as opposed to a cobblestone generator and use silk touch, that's going to cut production time down by a lot, yeah. See, we're already out and we're not even done with the roof. Not even close. Like, we haven't even laid the base layer of the roof. So we're gonna jump. Ah! Oh, I didn't get hurt. Oh, you know why? I still have fly turned on from earlier. There we go. No cheating, no cheating. Let's take this down. And then take a look at it from up here, because we're going to come out one too. So there's going to be a half a block in between the awning for the actual door frame and the roof. Let's go ahead and these doors up. Oops. Well, some of these will already basically be homes. This in here, see, it has a roof and everything. Oops. So we'll put the doors up, and then I'll cut out, do some finagling. Oh shoot, I forgot to do that. Okay, we'll do that later. Fix that later. Yeah, let's go out this way, because I need glass too. I forgot the window panes. I'm not quite as organized as I thought I was. So I'm going to cut out here, and then I will join you when I am actually adequately prepared. Toodles. Hey everybody, welcome back. My attempts at a stone generator failed horribly. I'm having some issues, so it's something, I was working on it for maybe about an hour, half an hour, something like that. And I wasn't getting anywhere, so I put it up for today. I've got some stone cooking up, and meanwhile I've got a couple stacks here that we're going to go ahead and at least finish capping off this roof with. And then we'll see about, I'm hoping that chunk, it looks like the chunk is loaded, so they should be cooking while we finish this off, which would be nice. But yeah, I kept having this issue where I would build a stone generator, and it'd go really well for about 2 breaks, like I'd mine 2 pieces of stone, and then the lava would just completely overtake the water, and all that would be left would be the water source black, so I'd basically have to rebuild this stupid thing again, and it wasn't working. And then I finally had one that was kind of working, and I had 100% block loss, which means that for every stone piece that I broke, it would just be eaten up by the lava, and it was just raw. Raw. That's what I say, raw. So we're gonna get as far as we can on this roof, and then if we don't finish it, which I doubt we're going to, but if we don't finish it, I will finish it up off screen, and then we'll place the windows and get some of the carpets done when we come back. And yeah, I'm already almost out of stone. So I guess that's your update. As you noticed, it was raining a couple seconds ago. I went in and I turned rain splash off. I have Optifine installed, so I have interesting little options like that. And I did turn it off so that I didn't have to scream over it and you could still hear me, which is sort of a miracle in and of itself, because when I recorded last night's episode, it was bad. I was talking plenty loud, but the rain was just, it was horrible. You can hear me over it. I don't know why it's so loud. I have game sounds turned down right now, which, it's not my favorite thing to do. I really like the sound of the blocks, like when you build stuff. It's those kinds of sounds that really just make this game for me. So a little tower here. Yep. Alright, so I'm going to cut out. I will finish up the roof and then come back to you. Alright, talk to you in a bit. And welcome back again. As you can see, we got the roof done. I am having a little bit of problems with block light levels. So mobs can actually spawn on this roof. I had a little bit of an issue with the skeleton and a couple creepers. Nothing got blown up. Yay! But I'm gonna have to figure that out because I'd really prefer to not have to put torches all along the top of that. But that might be what it comes down to. So we will see about that. That's another one of those things I'll be thinking about and planning while we're off screen. As you can see, I picked up some glass panes. So we're gonna put the windows in. It does seem weird on the inside that they're at the corners like that, but when you go outside, you take a look at it, it looks really good. See? Because if we were to put them any more in, they'd be behind these pillars. So let's get this done, and then we'll lay out some carpet, do some decorating things, and we will have one area that is ready for its cured, no longer ill villagers. And yeah, and then I guess I'll just have to work on the other ones. Do some measuring, get things done. I need 3 stacks of raw spruce wood per row of townhouses. So it's gonna be a while before I'm ready to build those other ones. I'm working on it. I have some spruce already grown up. I just am procrastinating on actually chopping down the trees. I feel like all I do is chop down trees some days. So I'm gonna give it a little bit of rest. I keep forgetting to bring some birch wood, so we'll finish that up too before we call it good. It's starting to be night, which means that we might have some problems. We will see about that, but I will show you when night is like officially upon us and it gets really dark out. I will show you what this place looks like, because it really, you can probably already sort of start to see it. How it lights up the front like that. You can see I put torches up there too, and those are probably gonna have to come out. I put them in the ceiling, thinking that that would up the block light enough to not spawn monsters, but I don't think it's gonna work like that. So I'd really rather take them out. Let's grab these carpets. I can go back. That can go back. We don't need those. Don't need that. Don't need that. I'll put that down somewhere. There we go. That can go right there. Nothing's spawning. We might be too close for things to spawn, which is perfectly okay with me. I'll just pick this one at random. Let's see here. I'll put cyan. This will be cyan and green. I played around with a couple different designs. I think I really like. Let's go like that. I kind of like that one. I also had a couple designs where, let's see here. have one like this, and I do kind of like that. Playing around with it creative, and I couldn't really find a I decided on some colors, but I couldn't decide on a carpet design that I really liked. This one's kind of nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. Let's see what it looks like if we do the whole floor. Now we'll be adding furniture and such in here at some point. I've got some ideas for some tables, but I kind of like it. What if we like this? What does that look like? It looks unfinished. Alright. Oops. There we go. As you can see, we're probably not going to have enough carpet to do the whole area yet. Now we're going to put these guys as television up. Whoa! That's a little large. There we go. We'll put maybe some family photos or something back here. Whoa. Nope, don't like that. Okay. I probably should have this worked out too, but I didn't. Okay. Yeah, I don't like any of that. We'll just give them a TV. I'd like to give them a slightly larger TV than that. There's like 6 paintings here right now. I keep forgetting to take them down first. Oh, there was a painting. I'm like, what's outside the window? There we go. That'll be their TV. We'll put a little, like table or something. I was working on some table ideas, and we'll just put that over there, and then we'll put the couch back here, and make sure that they have a bed. We might do a loft bed, or a mixture of like yeah, like a loft bed where the bed's up here and then they've got a couch down here. We will see. Oops. 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 Wrong buttons. Wrong buttons all over the place. Okay, mob spawning. We should be too close at this point. Time to really spawn. Yeah. So we've got 6 more. Let's do this one. We'll do brown and green. We're going to mix up the pattern a little bit. There we go. Can we do that one? No, that'll just be a little matte. Okay, now I'm tempted to try. Let's do this. See what it looks like from the outside. Just so we don't have that birch wood glaring at us. It might actually be a good idea. Yeah, I definitely like the doors on the outside better. So we're going to switch all the ones that we recently switched to birch wood and make them... Oop, that's how it was. We're going to make them a spruce again because it's going to go better with the carpets. Better with the carpets. Soft and squishy. Brand new carpet. Is there anything better? Anything better than brand new carpet? It's because they're going to have a small TV. Come down. Come down off of there. Thank you. There we go. Well, that's not really something you watch on TV. Oh, too big. Sure. That looks good. Did I get that painting? Yeah, I think I did. Rawr. Where do we start? Let's finish up this end down here. So yeah, you know what? I'm going to cut out, I'll decorate, and then I'll bring you guys the absolute positively finished product. And you'll see what it looks like when it's all done. And then next time maybe we'll build that facility where we're going to cure the zombie villagers and hopefully open some trades. Oh, there we go. See? Zombie. Still spawning mobs. Not a good thing. Alright, bye guys. Hey guys, just a little interception here. Riv called me down to take a look at some squid. This is actually recorded in post-processing because I accidentally had my mic turned off at the time. But he had just watched the first episode and wanted me to see that there are actually squid spawning. So, ta-da! Here they are. For you to see and for me to see. Check it out. Hey everybody, and welcome back for the final result, decorating and all, to our little villager oasis, I suppose you could call it. It is completely done. At least the insides and the buildings are. Obviously I haven't finished the courtyard. I'm going to do that at another time because right now I'm pretty done with looking at this space. I ended up putting some torches up at the top of all of the roofs. I just could not get mobs to stop spawning up there, and it was becoming a serious danger issue. Part of that building actually got blown up, as well as a little bit here in the center by a creeper. Obviously different creepers. It's been a bad situation all over. But ended up being, I decorated that entire side and a couple over here, and then I asked Alika, she came over and she did this set of condos and a good portion of those. I went ahead and labeled them all. So this is 304. So over here, in this one here, you have 101 through 105. And then you have 201 through 206. And then you have 301 through 305. So I solved the whole issue of the count being off. It turned out it was right, left to right here. The count was correct there. So there is 5 spaces there, but it was a little bit off when you went down. There was just barely enough room to fit the house there, and it was going to be right up next to the edge. So I just essentially took one extra condo off, one extra room off. So each one of these is 5 rooms. This one is 6, and then we've got 5 on that side also. And like I said, Alika decorated these over here. She did a really great job. I took a look at it. Tables, beds, side tables, countertops, all that kind of stuff. It looks really good. Basically, I don't think that there's any necessary specification to how villager houses are supposed to look. If there is, we'll find out because we'll refuse to live in them. And then this is one that I had done. And see, they're very similar. I had asked her, will you take a look at what I've already done and sort of try and do something similar, and she did a really good job. So like this up here is just supposed to be a shelf, and then a little table, and some pictures, and we still have all the carpets and stuff like that. So I'm really happy with the finished product, and we can call it good for right now. I did start trying out some things with some trees. You can see that one there, and it's not working out quite like I had hoped. So that's a project for another day. And I'm actually going to be recording the video for this probably a little bit later. I'm working on editing some video right now. But this is going to be where the facility is, where we cure the villagers. I've already got the platform out. This is the marked middle, so we know where to put the actual building. And then the idea is that we would run through here. Hopefully there'd be more than one of us, but we would run through here. We run into the building. There's a pressure plate on the outside so you can get inside, and then the other door is open, and then you turn around, close the other door so the zombie is stuck inside. The door behind the zombie slams shut automatically, and then there are buttons along the side with some dispensers that are going to dispense some weakness potions and golden apples. And that's the idea for that, although maybe I should have saved that for the other episode. I don't know. We'll do that too. But I did want to show you the finished products and let you guys see it. So I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, feel free to give it a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we will see you guys next time. Toodaloo.